embarrassing, so embarrassing. Stop. Put it down, sir. Thank you. Hello, comrades. This is detectfanive, and today we'll be watching season 1. Did I say season 1? I mean season 2, episode 2. Yeah. And it's called Ketil's Farm. I'm guessing that's the landowner that bought Einar. Not sure. I think I'm gonna call it the landowner's farm because we don't really know his name from the first episode. But now we know. I think that's how you say it and pronounce it. I might be wrong. I did that last time with Bjorn's name, if you all remember, including Bjorn. 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 Have I been saying his name wrong this whole time? I'm still remembering that. Yeah, that was really bad. But yeah, before we watch season 2, episode 2, I want to talk about previously from season 2, episode 1, Slave. So in that episode, we get to be introduced by Einar and his family. And his dad, years ago, had died due to a cold, I think, or a war. I don't remember. Anyways, there was a war at one point, and then they just barely finished building up the village, only for it to get destroyed again. Yeah, not fun. And before I get further into that, I wanted to talk about how, I don't know why Einar decided he would train himself to battle by swinging lad axe at the tree. But I mean, maybe I was a bit harsh in last episode, because I think that's the only way he could do it, because there's not really anyone who could teach him. So, anyways, yeah, it sucked. Einar lost his mom, then he lost his sister Lota, and, Lota was kind of dumb. I still stick to that. She was really dumb because I don't know why she would stab someone when they already killed her mom. She knows she can't defend herself. But I'm starting to think like why she didn't stab him in the head, because she had enough height. I mean, she had enough way of stabbing his head, but she goes for his back, which it doesn't do anything. Okay, so yeah, he lost them, so they took him to become a slave. They don't kill him. I don't know why, but yeah, they decide to kill his family. His house is burned, his village is burned, and so he's now a slave. And once he got on the ship, I guess days passed, and this girl kept coughing and coughing nonstop. So they throw her overboard. And Einar got upset. I understand, but if you just lost your sister and your mom and had no way of fighting them, why are you gonna fight them in this situation? Yeah, he was obviously asking to be hit because he has no way of defeating them. That really sucked. And he decided to escape. Now, I was fine with that, but I was wondering where he's running towards to. What was his idea to run towards to? And then he chose to sell food in a cabin, which I think is dumb. Because if you're trying to run, obviously I knew right away someone was going to come in, scream, and then he was going to be caught. Like, it was that obvious. If he was in the woods trying to survive and try to fend for himself, then yeah, that would have been fine. That would have made sense. But he didn't do that. So that was kind of dumb. So yeah, obviously he got caught, got beat up to be the example for the other slaves who try to run away. So that really sucked for him. Anyways, Leif, I did not forget this time, okay, comrades? I did not forget. I did not become oblivious. I saw Leif, and he's trying to find his relative, Thorfinn, to take him home to Iceland. I think that's where his mom and sister is at the moment. But yeah, that's what happened. And then when they try to sell off Einar, Leif apologized to him because that isn't the guy he's looking for. He described him being blonde and short. That's not Thorfinn. Then there was a guy who owns a farm who looked at Einar and thought he would be a good fit to work alongside with his other people in the farm to making his farm. And the crazy thing is, I did not expect Thorfinn, of all people, would work on that farm. I knew he got taken away and they didn't kill Thorfinn because he almost killed Knute, okay? But yeah, He was taken away, but we didn't know where. But now we know. Thorfinn is at the farm. So, yeah, and that's where we're at now. So, let's get to episode 2. I'm so excited. I get to see Thorfinn again. So, and he looks dead inside. Very dead. So, yeah. Okay, on to the episode. Oh, this reminds me of Thor's stream on the first episode.
Hey, Naru, Thorfinn. 今日からお前たちは友人だ。
You're forced to be friends. No questions.
さあ、挨拶しろ。お前たちには同じ仕事を与える。協力するんだぞ。
よろしく、トルフィン。
どうも。
ここはな、未来の小麦畑だ。この森はわしの所有物だ。一切任せる。この土地を買い込む、運用し収穫を上げろ。わしが正しい値段で買い上げる。その金額がお前たちの値段を上回ったら、自分で自分を買い取る。
自分で自分をって、つまり自由になれるってことですか？
うん、そうだ。
I like him. What's his name?
手続きで自由になれ。お前たちの頑張り次第では3年以内にそうなることもあり得るぞ。
Ooh, 3 years? Not bad.
最初の収穫まで待ってやろう。困ったことや聞きたいことがあれば、このパテールに聞くがいい。農場のことをよく知っている。
What's his name?
よろしくな。
That's cool.
私も同じ方法で自由身分になった。慣れない土地で大変だろうが、頑張りなさい。
はい。
まあ、今日のところはトルフィンの仕事を見学しろ。
なあ、旦那ってどういう人なんだ？
A kind man, supposedly. I hope.
俺北イングランドの生まれなんだ。君は？
Thorfinn has no words for you. He's dead inside, man.
アイスランド。
Oh, there you go. Never mind.
アイスランドか。アイスランドってどこ？すげえな。もうかなり切ってるじゃないか。あとどれくらいなんだ？
こっち側全部だ。
こっち側？
そこに川があるだろ。
I mean,
そ
Thorfinn
の
could
川か
do
らこっ
it.
ち側全部だ。
川からこっち側。それってまだ結構あるってこと？
Yep. He said it'll take 3 years, man.
あれよっなんだよ。
見学してろって言われただろ。
早いとこ自由になりたいからな。悪いかよ。
それならもう少し離れた木をやってくれ。それと川と直角に倒れるように切るんだ。
そうか。川に流して運ぶんだな。
He doesn't want you near him, man.
腹減ったな。なあ、ここの昼飯はどうなってんだ？
あるよ。
そりゃよかった。取りに行くのか？どっかにか？
いや、そろそろ奉公人が持ってくる。
お、飯だ。そうだろ、トロフィー。
Oh, chill. Oh, Einer is
マジだ
not
って
supposed
お前だ
to.
けだぞやってねえのは。知らんかったな。じゃあ今夜あたり行ってみるか。ああ、行け行け。行って振られてこい。
あ、何ですかこれ？
弁当だ、
The lunch.
お前らの。
じゃあ今夜結構だからね。
これは？
だから弁当。
こんだけ。
なんだ文句あんのかおい。
いや文句っていうか
Yeah, I would argue with
二人分
them.
かよ。
食えるだけマシなお前らに自由民の俺たちがわざわざ弁当を届けてやったんだ。まずは礼だろ、礼。
こいつら
Don't fight them.
俺言ってみ
You
ろ。
can't do
あ
it.
りがとうございますってよ。
いただきます。どうもありがとうございます。
Thorfinn saved your sorry butt, man. He saw the way you hit the axe. He knew you couldn't
そいつに
defend
礼儀を
yourself.
教えとけよ。
なんだよあいつら。サボりに来たんじゃねえか。お前もさ、いくら奴隷だからってヘコヘコすんじゃねえよ。この木もう少し来た方がいいんじゃないか。そんな年寄り馬一頭じゃ無理だよ。
木は旦那のものだ。
That's because Thorfinn
勝
will.
手に短くはできない。エイナル。
おお。
エイナル、前を持ち上げてくれ。
わかった。
Bro's not gonna be able to lift it, so Thorfinn's gonna have to do it, right?
行くぞ。
Oh, nice. Hey, he did it. I underestimated him. Those lazy bums.
あいつら絶対許せねえ。俺の昼飯食いやがって。奉公人ってあれだろ。自分の畑がないから旦那の使用人やるしかねえ連中だろ。
ああ、
言いつけてやる。
やめとけ。嫌がらせがひどくなるだけだ。
お前な、そんなんでいいのかよ。
Bro? Thorfinn does not care. He could handle them if he wants to. Trust me.
旦那様。報告が。
やめろ。
黙ってろ。報告があります。今日こちらの奉公人が。
Oh, he fell in love.
どうしたエイナル、報告とやらは。おかしなやつだ。何もないならわしは行くぞ。
He just fell in love. I think that's his daughter, the landowner's daughter. I love the soundtrack. It's so beautiful.
エイナル。
Love at
報告はいい
first
のか？
sight. He didn't want to because he didn't want to look weak against the girl.
はあ、今日は暑いな。
Oh man. I forgot summer's coming around. Or summer is here.
こっちに一杯送れ。
深い方の泉まで行ったんだよ。
Ah, the landowner works on his own
あり
farmhouse.
がとうな。
どうい
Amazing.
たしまして。
さあみんな、もうひと踏ん張りだ。ここは昼までに片付けよう。
旦那自身働くんだな。大金持ちは働かないもんだと思ってたよ。
No, this landowner is different. He's amazing.
働いている姿はデン人もイングランド人も。
手釜を使え。それともっと膝下ぐらいの高さで刈るんだ。
枯れりゃいいんだろ、枯れりゃよ。
な、バカモン。麦の綿は放牧だ。 切り株を長めに残しておくのは後で家畜に食わせるためなんだぞ。
せーな、分かってんよ。段取り完璧っすよ。
人の上に立つ人間には。
はいはいはい、膝下ね。わかりましたよ。
うわ
おー。
バカもん、なんだその振り方は。麦の方が壊れるだろうが。
I think that's his son?
なんだあれ、ガンガンに怒られてんな。
旦那のこのオルマルだ。
Yep,
あ
the son.
ああ、やってらんねえ。ムチムチま、野良仕事やってられっかっつーな。俺はこいつで。ん、あれ。
ねえ、何やってるの？
何かな。
So embarrassing, so embarrassing. Stop. Put it down, sir. Thank you.
剣で成り上がってやんだよ。
オルマル、またんか
Oh
こら。
my god.
こんなど田舎で一生終わってたまるかよ。クルート王帝殿下の軍団に加わってバシバシ手柄を上げてやるぜ。
He's not gonna do that. If he can't defeat Dorfin, Canute doesn't want him. Or Thorkel, actually. He has to defeat Thorkel if he wants to join the army.
私、若様はここを継いだ方がいいと思うな。
ああ、お前まで。お前に何がわかる。
そうじゃなくて、
She's smart.
私、心配で。
しかしこれで我が家も安泰だな。
本当にね、このまま若様が通い続けてくだされば。
どうなさいました若様。
うちの娘が何か粗相でも。
うるせえボケ。てめえらの魂胆は分かってんだよ。貧乏小作人ども。親父の財産が目当てなんだろうが、ケティル一族と親戚になりゃ贅沢できるってか。そのような方は決して。
Yes, you did.
女ってやつはどいつもこいつも。ああ、若様、私どもはそんなつもりでは。若様、待って。ちくしょう、どいつもこいつも。俺は俺だ。親父のおまけじゃねえ。なあ、くそ、居心地悪いぜ。若様。
Why do I feel like something bad's gonna happen?
おい、麦が。
でもあいつらと揉めるとまた兄貴に怒られちゃうからさ。
てめえらに構ってるほど暇じゃねえんだ俺は。とっとと砦に帰って寝ちまえ。
そうカリカリしないのも若い。
I wouldn't do that. That horse does not
お
sound.
い、馬の口取るんじゃねえよ。
いいから飲み直そうね、飲み直そう。
I don't feel like
今
that
夜
horse
は
is
語り明
kind.
かそう若様。青春の悩み聞こうじゃないの。
Okay,
て
maybe
めえら
Evra.
俺を酒の魚にしよってんだろ。
As long as you don't kill the horse, we're all good here, okay, people?
戦争を知らねえんだ。戦士がかっこいいもんだと思い込んでんだろ。戦争するやつはみんなけだものだ。
Yeah, but you wanted to go into war too, man.
寝ろ。明日も早いぞ。
昔俺の住んでた村に2度兵隊が来た。親父は戦ったけど殺されちまった。俺はただ見てるしかなかった。次に来たのがデーン人の軍勢だ。イングランド王の悪性から救ってやるとか抜かして略奪の限りを尽くしていきやがった。
Oof.
あいつら
If
は
only he knew Thorfinn
人
was.
の皮をかぶった。
It's not like he was
Kid
working
Amanda.
with them, but. Yeah, he was part of the Danes.
なあトルフィン、 眠ったのか。
No. He's just trying to find what he's... Damn. Oh! It went back to that. His first kill. That was horrible. Whew. Okay. So, Einar is to observe. So we get to know about the owner, and he seems very generous. We still didn't get his name, but from the title card, it is Ketil or Ketil's farm. So that's what I'm calling him, unless I somehow missed it in the episode that's how they said his name. But so far, I haven't. And I think he has a daughter. I think that was his daughter. I'm not sure. But we do know he has a son, Omlar, who wants to be a warrior and fight alongside with Prince Canute to go into battle against England. Except the only problem is, I don't know if he can defeat him or if he could defeat Thorkel or Thorfinn for that matter. So yeah, I don't know if that will become a reality, especially with him lifting his sword out like that. That was kind of embarrassing. Einar is kind of happy because he gets to only work a few years to buy himself for freedom. So landowner is pretty generous. Except the problem is he has to deal with retainers that only give him a little bit of food to him and Thorfinn. He may be strong-headed and will be very vocal into reporting the situation, but there's a few problems, which is why I'm grateful that Thorfinn defended Einar, because Einar could have got in a way worse situation, because first of all, Einar does not know how to fight. Thorfinn knows this by the way he was hitting that axe against the tree. Thankfully, the horses are not being killed, but they are kind of, horses are somewhat meant to be used like that, but I do feel bad. And I'm pretty sure the retainers were supposed to help in that situation, but they don't. So yeah, there are also problems. And Einar was not going to have it, and he didn't care if he was getting harassed. He pushed Thorfinn out of the way so he could tell the situation to the landowner, except he fell in love, which I believe is the landowner's daughter, but I'm not entirely sure because I'm not even sure who she is. But yeah, he fell in love. He doesn't report. Why? Because he doesn't want to look weak against this girl, because I think it's just like a guy's pride of some sort. I don't know. I'm not a guy, so I wouldn't know. But that's what happened so far with this episode. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, Omlar goes to see a woman who's worried about him, and he's upset for two reasons. One, she doesn't understand him. Two, her family are crazy, thinking that for some reason he's going to get her pregnant so that they can be rich and live a good life. That's not going to happen, obviously, if he's going out into war. That girl who Omlar was with just wants him to be safe, and rather he work on the farm rather than into war, because if he dies, that's it. She will never see him again. But yeah. Einar does talk to Thorfinn, which I really like this part. Because he talks about how his village got attacked twice from England, I believe, and from the Danes, which I was thinking like, oh yeah, Thorfinn was part of the Danes. In a way, because he was really just trying to get, after Askeladd. If you watch the first season, you know what I mean. But I really like how it went to a flashback. Einar was talking about how his village got attacked twice. One from the England, and then one from the Danes. And he said that the Danes are like beasts wearing human skin, basically. Except he doesn't know that Thorfinn was part of it. And in a way, that was kind of crazy because he understands that. Because his first experience with that was following Askeladd and his people and seeing what they could do to a village. And he had his first kill in that flashback, which I was like, that was crazy to show that. Because yeah. And Thorfinn was kind of a beast wearing human skin, because his whole goal was to kill Askeladd, except Askeladd was already dead by, yeah, you know the rest. Anyways, from the first season. But yeah, that's it. I hope you lovely comrades have a wonderful, beautiful, and an amazing day. Not kidding. Love you, comrades. Bye.